Well, we're jumping into the Fairy Tales new episodes. 2014's episode 58. Well, I forgot to mention something of very grave importance last time. The episode before the episode ended, we were introduced to a new character. A character in a snow village was kneeling down in front of a grave until someone says that he needs to return to the 9 demon gates. That man is Silver Absolute Zero of one of the 9 demon gates of Tartarus. Finally, that guild is going to be seen. And he's mysterious, though. He appears to say that I'll devour demon souls. Elsewhere, Natsus has already become friends with giants. Well, that was no surprise. And as soon as they hear Flare have returned, all of the giants welcome her. Well, they cannot embrace her like that since they're so giant-like, but they welcome her back with a beautiful music score. And after that, the Fairy Tale gang party all night long with the giants, now living in the peacefully there. But thing is not really peace all the time, as Minerva has returned to Succes' eye and found the guildmates there turned into weird black paper-like people. It is then that a second member of Tartarus appears, 9 Demon Gate Kyoka. That's some challenging clothes she's wearing. And she talks funny. Well, what I mean funny, she apparently says konata all the time, which I looked up was apparently third person talking. As Minerva wonders why she did this, Kyoka just says that it was my power. Apparently, she tried to strengthen them, but when they weren't compatible with that, they turned into that. As Kyoka puts on a mad smile, she wonders what Minerva will do once she's done with her. Then switch back to the gang, who has been walking the very long walk back to Warod's place, and they tell everything on how the village is saved and the bandits were blown away, and also that apparently somehow they find out that Sugo's Eye was a subordinate guild of Tartars. Now wait, now when I think about it, a very, very, very long time ago, back when they first were fighting Orashian Says, there was a map about all the dark guilds and their allies, the Free Balam Alliance. Maybe that's how they know the Sugo's Eye was allied with Tartars. But either way, they as they return to Warod, they wonder what they can get for reward, and all he was to do is give them potato. But it later allows the women to heal themselves in a pod, and later on that day they eat some potato chips with or other stuff with Warod in a campfire. As the girls join them, they all drink a special kind of tea. The mugs are actually are cute. There's a little wig sticking out from them, except for Happis, who's a mushroom. And Charla just makes fun of him by saying, "Maybe a mushroom will grow out of your head." For those who have read the manga, I think you can know what that means. Either way, they drink that, but it's bitter, even though they find it bitter. It's then that Warod reveals to the mother that he was a founding member of Mavis, and saying how proud he is that he's very proud of the fairy tale becoming a guild like them. It is then that also that he talks about how Mavis always said that the heart will always guide one towards a failure, and always, well, not to failure, will always guide them through things that are failures, and that we are always one. It's like comrades are more than just a word. Comrade is heart, and believe in your partners unconditionally. I couldn't say that last word. And please rely on me. You have as many hopes that are stars like light up in the sky. The music that's playing when he is talking about that is actually very beautiful. Unfortunately, since I had to look what it was, I couldn't memorize it. But finally, before this episode ends, they wonder about end from Warod. While Warod don't know, he reveals something about Tartarus. Apparently that the guild is extremely mysterious, but also that their malice and their worshipping demons from the Book of Sereth is real. Natsu gets frustrated and then punches out in the air, only to later find out that the one he punched was an Elsa, who was just standing right next to him. Of course, Elsa takes revenge. That's basically this episode. The Demon Guild Tartarus is now gonna enter the scene. And why did I say Demon Guild? Well, if there's a clan that worship demons, then they gotta be demon guilds. And also, you can all recall the opening. They changed it a little bit. The opening is still the same, but now they have shown all the 9 demon gates, which I guess they are called. What more is there to say? Well, again, difference from the manga. In the manga, everybody was naked in a hot spring, even the guys. So I guess that was so itchy that the anime decided to switch that with just the girls having a little quick time, and then drinking and eating together with Wara this instead. But again, the music score and some of the animation just felt right here. What did not feel right was when Natsu punched the air like that. That looked actually kind of forced. But then again, in the manga it was a little bit different, so of course it was gonna be a little different here. Give me your thoughts if you have any.